we're able to
What are those
requalify,
recruitment? Right, sorry.
and for this next year coming up, next 12 months. And I think you're right, Jade. Even if you, my gosh, I love the fast start. I think it's really just has kick-started our company. And it's going to just do wonders, I think, this next year in the United States. The only other thing I want to mention is I don't know if any of you have seen the new blog. You probably got an email if you have signed up for email. By the way, make sure you do. If you're a customer or an affiliate, make sure you're receiving the emails from corporate, and you have to set that up in your back office. But anyway, if you've read the latest blog on the new qualifications for the Diamond and Diamond Elite retreat in 2026, there's some new qualifications, and now it's exciting that diamonds can also qualify for this, I believe. Jade, you can confirm that, I hope. But anyway, that's really all I have. I think it's early in the month. We're the third day of the month of November. We've got 2 more months in this year. So much can happen. We're excited about the growth of our team and our company. And great to have Dave here. I'm going to turn this right back over to you, Dave. I don't think I missed anything. If anybody else has we'll make some announcements later at the end on this week's events. We've got a lot of great events coming up this week. But let's turn it back over to Dave and get this show on the road. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Jay, Michael, and thank you, for everything you do for us, for our team, for our community. And we've got a special guest today. Before we begin, I want to thank everybody for joining and tuning in. Jade Ryan, she lives in New Mexico. I believe you're in New Mexico right now, right, Jade? Yeah, okay. And Jade is a social media specialist. And the one thing I've learned, I'm kind of an old school person, and I got involved in For Life myself back in 1998. And I just began the old-fashioned way because there was no social media. There was no Google. Internet was just getting started. In fact, I remember the best thing out there was Hotmail. It was brand new. So things have changed a bit, and it's important to know how to use these tools. They're just more tools in the toolbox that we have. So, as we continue to grow and develop, it is important to learn how to use these tools for our benefit, to grow our business. But at the end of the day, it really also depends on our abilities, our skills, social skills, communication skills, leadership skills. But, we do need to use these platforms. Today, we're going to be focusing on Linktree, how you can use that to kind of bring these platforms together and have a place where, people can go and kind of like a one place where everything connects there. So, without me getting into it, because I'm here to learn too, I want to pass it over to Jade Ryan in New Mexico. Jade, she's again For Life corporate. And so we're blessed and fortunate to have her here with us. She's ours for the next hour, and she'll be training us on Linktree. So Jade, I will pass the microphone to you.
Hi, everyone. So excited to be here with you all today and talk about Linktree. Yes, Linktree is such a great tool. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I'm going to let me figure this out really quick. Okay. Not letting me share that screen. Let me see if I can get out of there. Okay. This should let me now. All right. So I'm not going to do presenter mode because for whatever reason, it doesn't work. So I'm just going to show you guys my slides this way. Okay. So Linktree for your business. Linktree helps you organize all of your key links in one place. Okay. So your For Life shop link, so your My Shop link, your enrollment link, your favorite products, your social platforms, any resources that you have. If you have a YouTube page, if you have a blog, if you have a TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook, you can link all these different things in one place. And it's essentially your digital storefront. So it's kind of like your place that you can just keep everything. Okay, so if you are talking about something on your social media, maybe you're sharing about a product that maybe it's a BOGO product or something, and you're sharing on your social media on a post, you could say something like, hey, I have this in my link tree, in my bio, check it out. Or another way that Linktree is really helpful is when someone goes to your page for the first time, they can actually go to your links and they'll see all the different links that you have. You can customize the name. And so that might draw someone in based on what you have as the name of your link, which I'm going to get into all of this. And I'm also going to share my phone screen at the end because I actually want to show you what a Linktree account looks like and kind of go through even how to go and copy your link and put it in. So, but right now I just kind of want to go through Linktree and all the basics. So it simplifies the next step for people. So shop my favorite For Life products, learn about building with For Life, watch my latest video, follow me on TikTok. These are just examples of what you could put as your customizable link or just even a call to action for your links. Linktree analytics show which links get the most clicks. So if we're talking about your analytics, this is really important on Linktree because it's just going to help you have a little bit more information about your followers. It's going to help you know if the content that you are doing is making a difference. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about those analytics. I do want to give you just some examples of what you could name your links. So shop my favorite For Life products. That could be your personal For Life referral link. So hopefully you understand what that means when I actually show you how to edit it. Learn about the For Life business. So this could be a short video. So this could be a video that you've done. This could be one of our corporate videos, or it could be an information page. Follow me on Instagram. So you could have your IG handle there and then a link to your Instagram. This could be for, again, having it in Facebook or having it even in your TikTok. Watch my latest video. You could link to a reel that you've done. You could link to your YouTube videos, or even I feel like a TikTok video would also be great here. And then you could do contact me. Again, these are all just examples. You don't have to do these. These are just some ideas of how you could utilize your Linktree. So if you have a form or an email, if you do, I know you guys do a detox program, right? So that could be something that you could utilize there. If you have that, obviously name it something different, but you could utilize that. Okay, so these are some examples of how you can use your bio to create a call to action for your links. Okay, so I used ChatGPT, and these are just very, very, very simple. Okay, so if you focus on gut health, this could be something you could use: gut health, energy, and simple routines. So this is what they could expect on your social media: building wellness from the inside out. And then start here, and then it points down. So that would be pointing to your link tree. You don't have to have a call to action in your bio, but I actually really like the call to action because especially if you have a process. So if you have a program, or if you have a way that you bring people into the business, if your products first, especially, this is a great way to kind of start out, is having a call to action to help people kind of know what the process looks like, right? And it's all in one place, so it makes it so easy. Another example here is simple wellness and daily habits. So again, this is telling people what you're posting, helping you live well and earn well. So that's kind of adding in that curiosity, because when I first put this into ChatGPT, it actually said For Life in it. And the only reason why I told ChatGPT to take out For Life is because you want to create that curiosity. So if somebody's just on your page and maybe they see that in your bio, they're going to go and Google and make their own assumptions or whatever it is. But if you have this where it's like helping you live well and earn well, somebody's going to go, well, that's interesting. I want to know more about this. Or how do you earn well? So I feel like it is kind of creating that curiosity. And then here you have another call to action, my current faves. So that would be, whatever packs or, you can create a favorites list in the app. So this would be a great opportunity to create a favorites list that you encourage people to start out with. And then that could be your first link, that could be your very first link on there. Okay. So your link tree is your digital storefront. So I already said that from the beginning, but I just want to kind of expand on that a little bit. This is really where, when you build that curiosity with your posts, you build a curiosity with your bio. This is where it turns into connection, is when people can go to your links, they can really see what you're about. They can connect to your content, hopefully. And that's kind of where Linktree and your content go hand in hand. Okay, so you want to make content that stops the scroll, right? That hopefully makes people go, oh, I want to know more. I wonder if they have a link, or I wonder if they have this or that. So then that's when they're going to be, looking at your storefront here. It helps people shop. It helps people hopefully enroll and or just follow you because they want to follow your journey. They want to follow, what they're seeing from you. So I think it is such an important tool for that. Okay, so I want to go through, let's see here. I want to make sure I have all this in order. Okay, so I want to go through kind of just the Linktree setup. And then I'm going to go to my phone at the end of this. I just want to kind of walk you through and just show you how truly simple it is if you've never signed up. So this is just on the desktop, but it's going to look the same on your phone as well. You're going to see Linktree and you're just going to click that first link there and you add in your email. And then I don't have the second screenshot because I couldn't, I didn't want to create a whole new account, but basically it's going to ask you to create a username. So just like you would create a username on Instagram or TikTok, it's the same thing. You're just creating a username and you want your username to reflect what you do. You want it to reflect, you want it to be memorable. It's what you're going to be using when you share it, when you put it in your bio. You just want it to reflect, either your Instagram handle or it could be, I don't know, if you have a type of name or even your My Shop name, you just want it to kind of all flow together and make sense for you. And then I wanted to show you guys the different plans. Now, this has become way more than when I first started. I think it was literally free and pro when I first started Linktree. So they've added on a few things, a few paid versions. I still use the free version. It works for me. I think the free version is a great way to start out because I think you just, if with anything, you just kind of want to get a feel for it. And then if you're like, okay, I really want the custom themes, I really want the expanded analytics, then absolutely, figure out which one makes the most sense. But I really like the free version, and I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. Okay. So on the setup, upgrade to Pro if you want the advanced analytics, or if you want to remove the Linktree branding, because there is Linktree branding on the web page. So that is kind of nice if you wanted to remove that so that it looks more like your branded content and not just a Linktree branded web page. But I really do believe the free version works perfectly for what you need. Again, you can use it in your Instagram bio, your Facebook profile, WhatsApp, Messenger intro, on business cards, QR codes. You can do all of it. Again, I think you can also use it again on TikTok, all of those things, even YouTube bio. Okay, so with the analytics, you can see how many times each link was clicked. So this is the free version. This shows you what people care about most. Okay, so that's why I like being able to see how many people are clicking on my link, because then I know, okay, I can create content that hopefully encourages them to go to this link. I'm seeing that this is obviously interesting people. So then you kind of figure out what to focus on. So again, if your shop my favorites link gets the most clicks, your audience is probably going to be product focused for the most part. So then you can create more product focused content. If your join my team link, for instance, gets more clicks, your content is attracting potential business partners. So you can kind of, and really that's what social media is all about anyway, is just kind of playing around with different content and trying out new things to see what resonates, to see what people connect with. And so I think this is a great opportunity, not only with your post analytics, but to see, if you are getting any interest on your links as well. And then you kind of understand your audience even better. And if you don't know how to see analytics on your social media, you might want to switch over to a digital creator account to help you see that. And if anybody needs help switching over or figuring that out, please let me know. And I can send you like a screen record of what that looks like. I'm not a huge analytics person, but I think that it is incredibly important. And I've had to learn to be more of an analytics person. And I think it can just really show you what's working and what's not. And so that's always really important and helpful. So a little tip here, you can double down on the kind of content, again, that drives the right action. Each customer, either customers or prospects, and it just takes that guesswork out when you're able to see those analytics. Okay, another pro tip, if your click-through rate is low, and really all that means is if you're not getting a lot of clicks on one link, then you know that that's not performing well, right? So that means you might just need to simplify your links. So for example, instead of maybe 8 random things, so instead of like 8 different product links, maybe you try 3 links that maybe help with the shop aspect, the learning aspect, connecting, and so I think Linktree is really all about figuring out what's most important and then sharing that. So I'm going to stop that, and then I'm going to go and share my phone screen so that I can show you. Let's see. Okay. Can you guys all see my screen? Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my own page. Okay, so this is what my page looks like. I have 3 links. That's it
What
for
are
me.
we supposed to be seeing, Jade? I don't, we're
Oh,
not
you don't
seeing
see
your
it?
phone- No, not your phone screen yet. We can see you when you said,
shoot.
are you
Okay.
seeing my screen? I think we thought you, but not your phone screen. I think you're trying to show us your phone screen,
I
right?
am. Yes.
Okay. I'll tell you when I see it.
You have to join the Zoom on your phone.
I am on the Zoom on my phone.
Okay, so let me see where you, maybe we just have to make you, I don't see.
I'm sharing my screen. Maybe I need to share a website.
See.
I think Jillian is trying to find you to give you co-host so you can have share, but we don't see you. I don't see you either in the, are you? Oh, yeah. Now we
There
can
she is.
see you. Yeah.
Okay, got ya. Got ya. Okay.
Okay, now you can see it? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know how to sign in this way. Let's see.
While she does that, what I'd like to know in the chat out of our live audience is who is already using Linktree? Tell me I am and put the Linktree on the chat so we can actually go and check it so you'll get some movement on the algorithm. If you don't have Linktree, but you have another one like Bitly or just a landing, like a digital card, say I don't have Linktree, but I have a digital card. So we want to see how many people are actually looking at this tool already or have something similar like a digital card. And if you have never heard of Linktree, also please say, I have actually never heard of Linktree. So let's give us some statistics for us to bring to Jade on
Yeah.
her audience. Okay, so I want every single one of you say, I have it, but I don't use it. I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. And if you do have it, make sure you put that link tree in there so we can actually go and look at your link tree. Thank you, Jade.
Yeah, sorry guys. Okay, so here's what my page looks like. This is with the free version. It looks a lot different than when I first started it. So, which is great. They're doing a lot of different things. I've got my profile here. You can change your text style. You can even add your own logo. You can change your font, your color. There's just some things you can't do until you have the Pro. Like you see here, this lightning bolt. That just means you have to have Pro. But this is what the free version looks like. I only have my 3 links on here that I personally use to keep it easy. You can do so many different things. Here you can see you've got customizable themes, and some are free, some again are with the Pro. But it's really fun. I do think the Pro is nice with the customizable part, but you really do have a lot of different options here. Again, you've got your style, all of those things. Okay, so in terms of, let me go back here. So this is what it looks like when you want to edit something. So I could add a bio up there. I can, it is frozen. Sorry. Okay, here we go. You can delete. You see the trash can right there? So I can easily delete a link if I don't want it anymore. I have a way to schedule links, which I would have to upgrade to do that. I can add a thumbnail. So that would just be like adding like a photo for whatever link you have there. So it could be a product photo if you wanted. Let's see, analytics are right here. So I can see my link has been clicked 267 times. Again, if I want more advanced analytics, you know, like the last 7 days, that's locked because I would need to be on the Pro version. But as you can see, I can tell how many times it's been linked, which is great. I still think that that is super helpful to just see that on each one. Shows you those analytics. Okay, so now if I want to add a link, so you can see down here, you have at the very bottom, you have add, preview, design, enhance. Some of those you have to have the Pro version for, but if I want to add a link, it's very, very easy to do. And it's even cool because they have all of these other things set up for you now, like TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. So if I want to add a link, I would just click on that. So I want to go paste a link. So I'm going to have to go find my For Life app. And let's see. I'm going to add my favorites list. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna copy my link there. So I just clicked on select on that favorites list. And then I copied the link. And then I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna click on that. Okay, so now it is on my link page. Now I don't want it to say add to cart. I want to make this more customizable. So it's giving me some suggested titles, but I want to put my favorites for now. My favorites. You could put my favorite immune system pack. You could put, you know, my gut health game changer pack. Like there's so many different things you could add to really customize it. And then all I have to do, if I don't want it anymore, I could archive it or I can just delete. And it's super easy. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen so you guys can ask some questions. Hopefully that was,
Helena has a
that
question.
showed you
Yes.
something.
Yes. I think Helena has a question. Go ahead, Helena. Yeah. Can you
Yes.
unmute? There you go. Okay.
Regarding that, you have to can you have two link trees?
Yes, you could
Personal,
have, yeah.
personal and business? Or can you add in your personal added up your business too? It's possible to have only one and put everything there?
Yeah, you definitely could if you wanted to. Yeah. So I guess my question is, what would be different about your personal than your business?
Mhm. Yes.
What would you have on your personal one?
You can open it. It's in the chat. Uh, I have my business there.
Because
I
honestly, I would tell you to use just one for both
okay.
because
I'll leave it.
yeah, that's what I would do.
I have a question, Jillian. Okay, so we have quite a big market that's multilingual, right? So, so one of the recommendations that I think I'm going to do a look at, and I have the pro account, is that I might actually translate to an English and Spanish and French because I have a French market, right? So
Yeah.
I could actually have a funnel link tree, a basic link tree that sends them to other languages of my link tree.
Yes.
So we're looking at that with Upline Pro, like where you have different options to go and choose your language based on the audience. So I don't want to alienate, I need to grow my business. So I know that like Spanish people here, a lot of people on this call speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't, but hey, ChatGPT helps me convert. Right?
Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah. And
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I have my for life shop. I have the pro also. I paid for it. So
okay, awesome.
I have my Substack. I have my YouTube channel, and then also my TikTok, Facebook fan page, and Instagram and WhatsApp. And
Perfect.
and then one question when I'm in TikTok, and they only allow to any this time only 5 hashtags. So I make a space and then I always put my link tree. That's people really seen my link tree when I put it that. Okay. All right. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Yeah. Put your link tree on your TikTok.
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
I would use that for sure. Yeah, that would be a great option. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, I use a very basic link tree just because that's what works for me personally. But I love that you guys are looking into the multilingual and all of that. That's awesome.
Alright.
I don't know if everybody looks like some of you actually had a chance to look at each other's link trees. And so I agree, Helena's yours looks great with the YouTube video because Helena's concentrating a lot on YouTube, but I want to go to Casey's question because Casey has never used it. So we're going to start with Casey, and Casey says, I have never used it. I've only heard Jillian talk about it. So she says, is some of them are real eye catchers. And so, because I am looking at some of them, and yeah, like, you know,
Mhm.
Michael's. And what I want, Jade, is for you to address for people not to get overwhelmed. Really, you did a
Yes.
very good job on just like, you know, start basic, do
Yeah.
2 or 3 things. If you start
Yes.
looking at Jillian's or Michael's, you'll be like, because
Yeah.
they're not pros. They've been doing Linktree for a long time. And the other
Yes.
thing I also want to, Vikas, if you want to talk, I've never seen, and I really have just learned something new. Vikas has 2. And so I asked, somebody said, can you have more than 1? Vikas has 2. Vikas, they're fantastic. And what I love about Vikas in India, he's brand new, but he jumped right into making his Linktree all for life in different languages. So if you haven't seen it, check the ones that Vikas did. And he did I like what you did with he did a survey. So his Linktree is actually a survey. So he did
Yes.
one for life and for life products. Then he did another one that is specifically to his survey. And it says prevention is cheaper than cure. Prioritize your well-being. Miracle Morning Community. And so that was very interesting because if you want to support Jade with talking a little bit about why you're doing that, that would be great. I'd like to bring Vikas if he's okay with sharing.
Where's
That's
Vikas?
awesome.
So there you- Okay,
You
I'm
can-
gonna add spotlight. There you go,
Adam,
Vikas. Hi, Vikas. I
unmute.
spotlight you. You
Unmute.
unmute?
Uh, Hi Jade, how are you? And I'm Vikas from India. Um, Actually, I'm very digital friendly person last many years. I'm in this industry because I'm working as a HR professional. I'm passed out with a business school. So I'm using Linktree last 4 to 5 years. And during this, actually, I'm focusing the keywords, especially. Even if I just go and check my Linktree library, so I reserve more than 1,000 keywords handles, especially right now, including actually I am just presenting my Linktree, the Linktree/Discover for Life. Actually, this is my handle. Same handle I have in Instagram, same handle I have in YouTube, same handle I have in Facebook, and everywhere, because in India TikTok is not working, so I'm not in TikTok.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm same time I'm building a health community. Name is Get Fitness Back, and currently I have all handles in all kind of social media platform. Get Fitness Back I'm owning. So here I just want to know, because I'm very new in here, so I just create some because my mentor Dave suggests me the power of my shop, and really I love the feature of my shop is very powerful, very powerful.
Yeah.
Why? Because this tool will help me to reach globally, like, and I am a customized package. I just create. I just text my handle on Discover for Life on this chat box. So I just want it only 2 3 package currently, because on the just I'm in the process. But I like the feature in my shop, as you mentioning before, in you showing on your link tree.
Mhm.
If for life allow us to we create a customized package, like I create one package name is longevity and anti-aging package, where age pro collagen kind of
Yeah.
product, including transfer factor I add in UK. Suppose that in UK market,
Yeah.
and suppose that same package in the different package name I in US. And because in India very limited SKUs available, so but I'm on the just learning mode. I'm learning with your people, and yes, my mentor Dave just guiding me see how I just multiply my effort with For Life apps and all.
That's
So I
awesome.
just need you. Yeah.
Well,
And
it
I
sounds
just
like you're
want
doing,
your review also. Yeah, thank
it sounds like you're doing an
Yes, ma'am.
amazing job, and keep up the awesome work. That's amazing.
Yeah, even recently I started my Discover For Life page in LinkedIn also. Even last 2 days I just start exploring, and more than 100 plus people start following, and they want to ask about transfer fact. So if we all are help each other on come and comment on these, so obviously
Yes.
it's a algorithm help to grow. Yes, please.
This
Awesome.
is Vicus's his Discover For Life LinkedIn, just so y'all can see it.
That's awesome.
So you can see the various links that he has here. You know, why For Life transfer factor. He's got For Life USA, and he's got the flags, you know, next to. He's got For Life India. Here's a heart health pack for India. So just to give you an idea,
I
you
have
know,
a question, Dave, for Vikas with this page. Excuse me, Dave. Vikas, so you have 2 pages. My question is, where do you share this link called Discover For Life, and where do you share the other link, which is Get Your Fitness Back? Like, how do you choose where to share that specific link?
Okay, so go
Oh,
ahead.
he's silenced again. Can you give him a co-host?
Yeah.
Give him a co-host.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you for unmuting me. Actually, here is very simple. Linktree support links. Linktree support links. And Get Fitness Back is my fitness community. It's community because people come, they involve with like, then we suggest in some time with different health related activity, we suggest products also. So even Linktree / Vikas Dubey, I have my personal Linktree. So all Linktree links you combine in your own Linktree, because Get Fitness Back is a community, Discover For Life is a product based community, and suppose that one is a system based community, like where we discussion about opportunity, like opportunity system, Upline Pro Circle, all kind of things. And we just merge all links in your own link. Suppose that I have my own slash Vikas Dubey also. Linktree / Vikas Dubey. So if I gather, because I'm running 10 to 12 different pages. So how I handle? This is a task. So I just did one homework. I invest my time to develop every page, and I invest little bit time to develop every one page specific link tree. Then after I combine all to my handle. So anyone go and check my Instagram, got all things. Anyone go check my LinkedIn, got all things. So because Linktree is a very good tool, great tool, because it's a one platform where you put video. Suppose that you have one YouTube link, like H Pro is a great product. I copy link from For Life Research official page, then put on my Linktree, and I permit that video play on my Linktree page only, not YouTube. So anyone go on my Linktree, just click same time video start playing. No need to redirect YouTube. So that's why Linktree is very powerful and amazing tool. I'm using Linktree when I know every feature in depth. You just put your presentation, you able to put even free version is very powerful. No need to go pro. No need to go pro. As per Jade mentioned, the free version is the best version, because Linktree is optimized for the mobile screen, especially. Yes, we are go and open the desktop also, but the best optimized for the mobile screen. In
Yeah.
mobile, it's no need to see the tree kind of logo in the bottom side. No issue, no issue. And about analytics, because if you like track your country wise analytics, yeah, it's helpful. But I personally feel the free version is best version. Even you put your customized presentation and all. So that's why I'm just promoting Linktree.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was great, Vickers. Go. All right. So has anybody else got any questions for Jade regarding this? It is, and like Claudia says, don't overwhelm yourself, right? You know,
Yes.
Linktree is a funnel. Like Vickers said, it's a funnel. You have a primary handle that can split to 3, whatever function you want to, or depending on the audience, each audience shops differently. So I do that with mine as well. I have different audiences for feel good, different audiences for share good, a different audience for do good, right? So everyone has a different funnel. So, you know, don't overwhelm yourself, right? So that's what I think we have to make sure you know, people like, oh, God, I got to do this. And they all invest money into something. And then meanwhile, just start with start with the free one
Absolutely.
first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start with 3 links even first and just see how those perform, you know, and then add to it.
Perfect. Okay. So anything else anybody else want to talk about Linktree today? Otherwise, we'll go hand it off back to Dave and then we'll close out with the events for the week, if that's okay with you, Dave.
Thank you, Jade. Thank you for sharing that with us. You know, we appreciate you being here with us today, and it's always great to learn about these tools. You know, again, these are tools to help us build our business. As Jillian said as well, Linktree, you know, it's kind of like a one-stop place where everything kind of just connects together. So, you know, you can put packages on there if you want, like Vickers did, where people can look at a particular pack. You can change it. You can do it per different countries. Like you saw, he has India, he has USA. I think though you have to be a little careful not to convolute it too much. You know, again, it's meant to really bring people to you, you know, so they funnel towards you. At the end of the day, we're building relationships. So it all comes down to your ability as well to begin a relationship and continue to develop that and help people and build in their business and teach them and train them and so forth. So Jade, thank you very much. I appreciate that today.
Thank
I look
you all.
forward to the next one. So you're going to be with us again in December, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like you're muted right now. So do we have any idea what the next topic will be with
Yes.
Jade?
I will be back. The topic can be whatever you guys want, whatever you are wanting to hear about. So
Okay.
I'll leave that up to
Wonderful.
you guys.
Okay.
Perfect. All
Thank
right.
you. Once we know, then we'll get that out to everyone. We'll have a flyer. So I want to actually do a recognition here, and you know, we just finished our Fast Start Restart program, which was September and October, where anybody that's been involved in For Life, if you're new to For Life, you can join the Fast Start now. You have 3 months from the time you join For Life. Those first 3 months, you can participate in the Fast Start program, which gives you the ability to earn an extra $42,300 of additional income. It's a lot of money your first year in the business by just simply building. Every time you break a new rank, you get paid more money when you're in the Fast Start. We just finished a Fast Start Restart, which basically gave people the opportunity to restart their Fast Start and extend it. You could extend it up to another full year. And we've had a number of people that have done that. Jillian, congratulations. You've done that. And I know there's quite a few, and I apologize. I think on the next Zoom that we have, it'd be nice to have kind of a list of everybody because I know a lot have done it. Unfortunately, I can't participate in the Fast Start, which is fine. It's okay. You know, it's meant for all of you to earn an extra $40,000+. So I do want to congratulate though Rita Marquez. She is our new Builder Elite on her way to Diamond. And, you know, the one thing that Rita's doing by being an example to all of us, she's taking advantage of the Builder bonus, not just level 1, but now she broke level 2 Builder bonus, which means, you know, each month you can earn an additional $200. The most you can earn from the Builder bonus is $800. And so Rita, she also made it in the Fast Start Restart. So congratulations, Rita, you know, being a Fast Start participant and double builder bonus earner. And thank you for leading the way for everybody else. You know, anybody that really is half-heartedly working the business, getting a fast start, I'm sorry, getting a builder bonus, not fast start, but a builder bonus is just sponsoring 3 people. If you've not done that, let's get you 3 people signed up, get them on loyalty. That's all. And if you're in an emerging market like Kenya, they just have to have their qualification done by the 20th day of the month. That's it. And you are in the builder bonus. So you can earn up to $800 additional of income by being in the builder bonus. So Rita, congratulations, and Jillian, congratulations for the Fast Start Restart. And if there's anybody else, if you want to put it in the chat, certainly, I'm looking through here real quick to see. We'll continue to recognize people throughout this month that have participated in the Fast Start Restart. So with that, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Jillian, I will pass it back to you to close us out. And let's keep going. Let's keep growing. This is about learning together, growing and developing together.
Yeah, and on that note, it is about celebration. Now, there's quite a few people. I'd love people to start sharing inside the For Life English community chat. Let's get everybody involved. There's a lot of people that are qualified, and in some cases, they don't even know they're qualified. Just to be honest,
I'm seeing a lot of people now with names coming up. Jillian, Doty, Cora, Anna, congratulations. Raquel, congratulations. Dr. Ronnie as well. These are all people that have they're now participating in the Fast Start because of the Fast Start Restart. So there's quite a few of you, and I apologize if I miss some names, but congratulations. And for those of you that don't know what that means, excuse me, Jillian, that just simply means that during the month of September or October, they had 400 plus life points of personal volume. Okay, personal volume, which means whatever they've done through My Shop, loyalty, and personal purchases. 400 plus life points. Now, if you're new to For Life, you can participate in the Fast Start the same way. You've got 3 months. So the month you join and then the following 2 months to make sure you participate in the Fast Start. You've got to do it. If you're going to do the business, it's just common sense to be in the Fast Start because you're going to make extra money. So Jillian, I'll pass it back to you. Thank you.
No problem. And I know even the cool thing is Rita got so excited, but I think she was the first one on the entire team that said that she actually qualified for the Fast Start on day 1 in September. And she got somebody new, that had been sitting on the fence, who hadn't participated in time to earn the original program. Rosemary, a downline on her. So it's always good to bring a friend. Momentum, needs momentum. So this is one of the cool things I like is when people get involved is that we all kind of rally together and promote this going forward as a team. So thank you for everybody that participated today. Thank you, Jade, as always. I love that you show up each and every month because as a social media trainer in the past, I'd love to see somebody else do that. Thank you so much because I know how much effort that is to keep on top of all the new stuff coming because we need somebody like yourself, a little bit young, more vibrant, to take off that brain drain to help us keep it easy and simple. The other thing I wanted to remind everybody tonight that we do have the Detox Diaries. And speaking of Rita's actually going to share her insight for transformation. She not only she's now looking at For Life as a business. Initially, she wasn't, just so you guys know. This is why it's really important to bring people into some of our talks. Rita, if came in because she was hoping to have a solution for some health issues. She's a yoga instructor. Was struggling still with some weight issues, but tonight she's going to share a little bit more about not only is she getting more results with her practice as a yoga instructor, but she lost over 50 pounds with the Detox Program. And
Nice.
Remember, our program is we leverage For Life products. So how awesome is that as a segue? We brought somebody in that wants to get healthy. And then they started off with the Digest Reset Kit, by the way, which is the For Life. It helps to reset the gut microbiome. And then the next step was, I'm feeling really good, and I'm going to now try the program. She did it for 7 to 14 days, correct me if I'm wrong, and then decided, I love this so much, I think I might want to continue. And then she did the 21-day program. And now I know, I'm speaking on your behalf, Rita, but now I know she's addicted for life. So this is why sometimes it's baby steps. Start with one thing first that is not going to overwhelm somebody. The same thing with the link tree. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to go all in, because in some cases you might scare them off. So let's just try to get you out there, make some noise, and send them somewhere that they learn. And then in turn, you never know, you might have another reader on your team. And I'm blessed to have Rita on my team. So so that's one of the things I want to remind everybody today. Tonight we have Detox Diaries. Claudia is hosting it. Rita is a special guest to talk about her transformation story. Tomorrow, though, please, please, please show up for this one, because if you have missed Gabriella Daughtry, who is Gabriella, Dave? Remind
Gabby's-
everybody. Gabriella is Dave's wife. If you don't
Right.
know, remember we're going live here right now. So Gabriella is Dave Daughtry's wife. She is don't take this personally wrong, but like she's the brains behind and beauty behind the scenes, and
True.
she is right. So she has such amazing knowledge to share. And tomorrow is going to be about mouth, gut, and immune connection. So if you ever see some of Gabriella's posts, and if you're not following her, you gotta follow her, because she is so informed. She's a mother first, right? So she wants to, make sure her children are healthy, her husband's healthy, she's healthy. And tomorrow she's going to be the guest speaker for Share Good Talk at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, we never changed the clock. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're a part of our Good Health Stories and Solutions. That's the group that you have to be a part of. That was my disappearing act. And that is the one that you need to everybody be part of, because that's where we share the live. You cannot see it publicly. It's inside our private community. We will go live inside the private community, and and then we'll decide whether or not we can upload it publicly. But basically, this is an opportunity for you to have a conversation, get to hear some of the insight from Gabriella, Dave Daughtry's wife. And then, we do these weekly. Next week's going to be all about November. So I expect to see some mustaches showing up at our calls, because it is about men's health. But remember, tonight, Detox Diaries, tomorrow, Share Good Health Talk with Gabriella. And on Wednesday, what happens on Wednesday, Dave? Like, what happens on Wednesday?
Wednesday, we have our Life Legacy Exchange meeting. It's fairly new. We've last month was our first full month of doing it, and it's really about stories. Bringing people together and sharing, your 4-life story, my 4-life story and experience, of 27 plus years of building my network around the world. And the one thing I have to say that I've learned over 27 years, that this business is very, very much a people business, and people have lives, and those lives have stories. And it's wonderful to be able to share stories, product stories, business stories. And at the same time, we pick a topic and we kind of focus on that to help people understand what they can do to build their business. But the way you grow and develop is by learning from others, taking that, implementing it into your life, your business, and finding out what works for you. We're all different. Some people are more extrovert, some people are more introvert, some people like Vikas are very, like IT driven. That's why he spent, Vikas has been with us really for just a couple of weeks. This will be his first full month, November. And so, he spent a lot of time preparing, his Linktree, his social media, getting back into Facebook and so forth. And, that's important. You got to prepare yourself for success and then take action. Wednesdays, it's about action, coming together, learning, developing. And I'll say this and pass it back to you to finish up, Jillian. The most important time for you is what happens in between these meetings. Here we are, Mentor Monday. We'll have a Mentor Monday next week. We're going to have our Life Legacy Exchange on Wednesday. We've got our Monday evening tonight. Actually, I'm doing in Spanish. We've got all these meetings. What happens between the meetings is what's most important for each one of us individually, because that's what gives you the experience. Listening to us helps you learn and develop and gives you ideas and so forth, but there's no greater educator than experience. It's all about taking action. So rest of the day today, I know Vikas, you're in India, it's bedtime for you, it's late. It's what 11:30 at night, but you know, it's action in between these events that's most important for our development. So thank you very much, everyone. Jillian, I'll pass it back to you to close it out. You're on mute, Jillian.
All right, so just a reminder, go to uplinepro.com/calendar. The link's in the chat to check out where the links are, how to log into them. And I do think and I really appreciate everybody here that is showing up to support these calls. These are your calls. So Claudia did a call out on our chat for those that we need some volunteers to show up and help host these calls, be a backup for the calls, even as a moderator, be a testimonial. But Wednesday call, just like I said, this is also an opportunity to call for people to get to meet Dave. So if you have somebody on the fence, somebody that's curious about the business, a lot of times that they want to be part of the community, they want to be welcome. So why not introduce them to Dave? So make sure Wednesday night, this is kind of like sometimes depending on the audience, we might do a mini business opportunity meeting, but ultimately what sells people on an opportunity in a business is the people in the community, you know, not just the earnings. So please don't hold back on inviting people to those calls on Wednesday. All right. So thank you again for everybody today, and we'll see you next week. We'll confirm the topic, but just so you guys know, we are going to have part 2 of Medical Mentor Mondays in a couple of weeks. And Dave, can you just remind everybody who the guest speaker is for that?
We have Angel Sanchez. Angel, he's been with 4Life for quite a while. He is an anti-aging specialist. When you see him, he's 77 years old. Doesn't look it. I mean, if somebody asked me what I thought his age was, I'd probably say late 50s. You know, he looks great, but he's an anti-aging medical practitioner. You know, he still practices, I believe, a little bit, but pretty much retired. He does 4Life full time. So, but he's a doctor. He'll be joining us next week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks.
November 17th, just so you know.
That's right, November 17th. Angel Sanchez will be our guest.
All right, thank you. All right, so everybody, have a great day, everybody. Let's have a wonderful Monday, and let's keep sharing the good, right? Share some
Keep
good.
going, keep growing.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Love you guys.